Hi, it's Anka Martelov, author of Everything Else is Marketing and founder of the Patients Magnet system from PatientsMagnet.com, where we teach you how to stop being the best kept secret in the healthcare field and get out there in a bigger way so you reach a larger audience, have a bigger impact, help more people and make more money while staying authentically aligned with your higher purpose and maintaining a healthy lifestyle that you preach to your patients. And in today's video, I'd like to tell you about the tools that you need to do that. In today's day and age, being online, having an online presence is not a choice anymore. It is a necessity. Why? First of all, because all your prospects or your prospective patients and your existing patients are there. Doesn't that happen to you that you're treating a patient, you're doing a very good job, a very complex job into looking at the cause of their problems, and yet they come to the next visit with some product that they found online that has pretty much nothing to do with their condition. And this is why this happens because not too many practitioners are out there in the virtual world. So number one reason that you should be out there is that your patients, your existing patients and your prospective patients are all online at this point. And no disrespect to your patients or mine for that matter, but you need to fish where the fish are. The second reason is that you can easily reach a global audience, and in order to do that, the internet is the only venue to do that. And many of you are saying, well, my practice is local, so I don't really need to reach a global audience. But really, wouldn't you like to spread your message and help more people? Wouldn't you like to spread your message to more people and help more people? The good part of that is that the more people you help, the more you get compensated for it. So it is worth reaching a global audience. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to spend more time or more of your energy, resources. You just have to learn how to do it smartly. And the third reason that you really need to be online is that the internet allows you to package your information and your expertise into information products that work for you even when you sleep. So now that you know it is not a question of if, but more of a matter of when you will get online, let me tell you about the tools that you need in order to do that, because many people are afraid to get online because first of all, they think that they're not techies, and second of all, it's too complicated to get there, and that's why I want to simplify it for you today. Now, with today's technology, you do not need to be techie. I am the anti-techie person the most anti-techie person that you'll ever meet. Yet I manage all my sites, and I have about 20 of them, and I do a lot of my marketing online, because it's easy and it's automated, and I can automate it. So basically, this is what you basically need in order to be online. First of all, you need a website or a blog. I recommend a blog, and most of the websites today are blogs, because with today's technology, WordPress, it allows you to have a blog and make it into a blog can have a static page and a blog page and everything else. So first you need that. And I don't know about you, but every time I require a skill that is necessary, every time that I think that a skill is necessary for my long-term success, I choose to master it, no matter how much time and resources I need to spend in mastering it. And this is one of those skills that I master. How to manage my blog and do everything with it. So this is number one that you need. Number two that you're gonna need an email system to collect names and emails, and also automate your communication with your clients and strengthen your relationships with them. And we'll get into that a little bit later, why you need to do that. And number three, you need a shopping cart system for you to sell your products and programs when you're gonna be at that point. So from all of these three things that I told you about, the only skill that you need to acquire and to master for long-term success is the first one, in order to get control over your website or your blog. The other two thanks to technology that we have nowadays, they can all be automated, and there are software systems, there are systems online that you pay a monthly fee to, and it's pretty easy to learn them, so you don't need to spend that much time or energy or money into them. And if you would like to start right now to collect names and emails to build your database, you can start with raypoint.com or Shopping Cart or Infusionsoft. For the third skill, to put products out there online and sell them, I personally recommend the virtual assistant when you're at that point. Unless one time when you have a lot of time on your hands, you choose to learn that as well, and that's okay. So today I'd like to talk to you about one of my first mentors, Christina Hills, who is the website creation expert. And I met her about 3 years ago when I heard of her from many other experts that I was training with at the time. And let me paint to you the story of what was going on before that, because that might be relevant to you, and this is something that I taught before and in one of my videos, and if you haven't seen my video, then you might want to know about my $5,000 mistake. And before I decided to train with Christina and take charge of my own website, what was happening is I interviewed a lot of webmasters, and I finally found one who decided to design my website and everything else. Now, when you get a webmaster to design your website, all they do is basically take your content and put it online. So you still need to come up with a good message, a good hook, and everything else that you want to put online to attract patients to your website and to attract visitors to your website. And this is what all the Patients Magnet system is all about. But let's talk about the webmaster for now. Now, in my case, after going to interviewing and after paying him $5,000, he basically put together a very pretty website for me, but it wasn't that functional. And in the meantime, even he took the money and went to Europe in some sort of trip, so I didn't even have the support that he offered after he built the website to teach me how to operate the website and how to learn my system. So he just dropped me like a hot potato and left after paying him $5,000. And that happens more often than you think in this world. Now, after that, I struggled to find a second webmaster, because usually a webmaster doesn't want to take over the logic of another one to relearn the system, so they will easily offer to you to redo your website, which again is another expensive operation. So finally I found another kind webmaster to take over the work from the first one. And as I grew and I took more courses and I trained myself more, at some point I decided to put an opt-in box on my site. An opt-in box is the place where you collect names and emails, which is very important for your long-term success, online success. So I asked this new webmaster to do that opt-in box for me. Well, it took him 4 months to do that. Now, instinctively, I knew there was something wrong with that. So at that point, I took the decision that no more webmasters for me. I'm going to learn this myself, and I started taking Christina's course, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever taken. And if you look at her testimonials, I am one of hers, because I don't have enough good words to describe her job, her work that she did. And just to give you the update on that, the opt-in box that my webmaster took 4 months to take, I can do it in 2 minutes. I'm not kidding you, in 2 minutes, and I can teach you how to do it as well in 2 minutes. So if you're serious about success, you need to start online now, and all you need to start is Christina's course. And in the next video, I'll tell you more about the online world. But for now, I'd like you to check the link below and register, because the registration is open only for 1 week. And why I'm taking the time to shoot this video for you, to convince you to start with her, training with her now, is because spring is the best time. Because then you have all summer long to practice what she teaches you and get invited back in the fall for free. She invites you for free in the fall. And then you will really get all your questions answered, and you will be a master and putting these sites together. When I first started, I started with one site. I have about 20 sites out there just for positioning and exposure. It doesn't cost more and it doesn't take more time to have more sites than one. I know my mentors have about 200 of them. It doesn't mean that you will have 200 sites and you won't need to do that. But if you want to, you can easily put them together. So click on the link below, and I am so confident that this will be beneficial to you that for the first 10 people that sign up to my link below to her course, I'm offering you a free workshop in the summer once you finish the course to personally answer all your questions and to show you how to do certain things in case you didn't get them through her course. So write down your comments and your questions below in the boxes below. I'm looking forward to hearing from you and what else you need to know about the online world so I can help you more. And see you next time in the next video. Until then, stop being the best kept secret, get out there and make a difference. The world is waiting for you.